Hey there, internet friends. Welcome back to another episode of That Nerdy Site Plays Baldur's Gate 3. In our last episode, we were here in the Githyanki Kresh in Rosy Morn Monastery. We met Vlaakith. We met the Dream Visitor Guardian who's been protecting us. Vlaakith wanted us to kill them. We did not. Vlaakith ordered our deaths. They were unsuccessful, and we basically took out the whole rest of the Kresh there, and Lae'zel's having a bit of a crisis of faith, but currently still falls on the side of, this must be a test. Vlaakith must be testing us. So yeah, we wrapped up all the Kresh stuff there. We got my sweet Blood of Lathander mace in there that's just kind of glowing on my back. And we are going to take this opportunity to basically head into Act 2 at this point. First, let me... Okay, yeah, I already... This was from a couple episodes ago. I found that blue jay. We got them their nest, their eagle nest back. And that was where they told us we could maybe find something. But we'd already found it, I think, earlier in that episode. So yeah, we're just going to... make our way. I think there isn't like a ton much left to do here in these woods kind of area, and ultimately I'm going to take the path through the Underdark to get to Moonrise Towers, which is basically where Act 2 is going to kick things off. But I think there is like at least one more like little combat encounter that we can check out here. Go ahead and make sure I'm not getting too far away from the rest of my crew, which I clearly am. Alright, come on guys. I do not want to start a fight with only half of my party. That would be a bad time. Alright, there's everybody.
No one stopped me yet.
As I am playing this, Baldur's Gate 3 just unlocked on my PlayStation in early access stuff, and I would, have booted up there, but I believe the early access first few days is only Act 1, and since I know I'm going to be heading into Act 2 for this, I'm pretty sure that cross-save functionality that I can certainly take advantage of will basically say, hey, sorry, you can't play Act 2 until the game launches the rest of the way. So, but yeah, let's kind of pop up here. Oh god, is perception failing for everybody? Oh no. Karlak, you're my last chance. There we go. Way to go, Karlak. Finding the next mine on this path. So yeah, I think we have...
Traps.
Yep. Some ghouls and whatnot up here. These were, in my first playthrough, these were the first things I found in this area. Because I came in from the way we are going.
Let my name be known.
There we go, took that one out. Go ahead and leave that. Wow, how did Asterian's initiative roll so low? He's got like, I guess he doesn't have like dex compared to, because I've got like boosts on both of these characters now. I think like Lae'zel has gloves of dexterity that boosted her stats up super high, so let's see, are you in range of anybody from here? Okay, yeah. So we'll go ahead, have you rage. I don't want you running full force through mines. So we'll just have you attack from back here. I'm realizing I'm taking these guys out, but I'm pretty sure the, like, death, the big, boss guys that have the giant swords and stuff, pretty sure they can just raise ghouls back from the dead, so I have to try and deal with that first, I guess. Alright, but we can go ahead, go with my favorite standby of Spirit Guardians. Too far away for turn undead, or not speak with dead. Where is it? Nope, that's another speak with dead. Yeah, turn undead. Too far away for that to be doing much good for me at the moment, so we'll just kind of continue. Let them come to me, and let Spirit Guardians kind of take their force. All right. So yeah, go ahead and disarm that that mine, so we don't die. We don't get exploded off a cliff or something like that. And sure, go ahead. And my staff of Lathander coming in very handy. We read the last time around that the staff has a bonus on like fiends and undead that get within 20 feet of the mace, not staff of whatever. Yeah, anything that gets like 20 feet is blinded, so that's giving me advantage on like all these things that are coming up super close. And it's just a nice little boon to have for all these foes. And as there will be much more undead in the area to come, that'll be a good thing to have for me.
Covered.
Oh, I completely missed that that guy was still there. He was just super blended in, I guess. There we go. Well, now he's dead. Alright. Can I get up so that all three of you are in range of my turn undead? Yes, I can. Great. Alright, so he got turned, and because of the high level I'm in, they don't have destroy undead in this, but it does at like level 4, I think, or it starts like doing damage if they are turned. So the ghast there took a beating. All right, we'll go ahead and actually, yeah. Do I want to? Okay, so he's blinded. He is blinded. Are you blinded as well? Yes, all three are blinded there. So we'll go ahead and just kind of keep that position. So blinded's going to give everybody advantage, so he gets that sneak attack. Goodness. Oh. Nice. Good use of your opportunity attack there, my guy. Oh, here's what I can try and have her do. If I can get her in position for it. I want to see if I can shove her in, shove that guy into the guardian stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. Yeah, no, it's not gonna do it. Oh, hey, it did. Excellent. Great. Perfect. Excellent explosive Spirit Guardians finish to that little combat encounter. So yeah, these Death Shepherds, we're able to bring back all those enemies, so you gotta kind of like prioritize taking them out as part of that encounter. They'll just keep bringing the undead back. Missive from Moonrise. Duke Ravengard is to be delivered unharmed, or mostly so, immediately. Moonrise Towers cannot fulfill its destiny until the Duke has been delivered. Those who succeed will be rewarded. Those who fail will face will face first my wrath, then Gortash's, then mine again. General Ketheric Thorm.
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
Indeed, I do wonder that. We get the smoke powder bomb. That's a good thing to get. They killed some squirrels. Sad. Yep. I picked up too much stuff. It was bound to happen.
Broken. Need to find another way.
So that path is not available. But I believe there's another path down here that is. Yeah. So, yep, that bridge right there,
That's curious.
I believe, is what leads to Moonrise Towers from this path. So you could have completely avoided that. What the? Like, they buried a chest with nothing in it? Lame. Yeah. So basically, this is our...
Who there?
Oh, hey, there we go. We got Elminster. Yes.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
You'll find him either this way or...
If perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale.
As a matter of fact, I do. He's resting at my camp.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
It would be my pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so.
I know he's a good guy. I don't need to ask him who he is.
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale, where is your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me.
I could have offered him the food, yeah.
Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Must be a great honor to be so entrusted by your god.
I could debate you on that.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps?
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so?
The all.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself?
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Idalion Thras Annas It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said.
We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. And the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
There's surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered.
That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
You're not blowing yourself up, Gale. I won't let you.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. We may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
Alright. Anybody else? While I am here, because I know it will come in handy in the next little bit of stuff, I'm going to swap out Lae'zel, now that we've done all her crush stuff. I'm gonna pop... Oh, that's Will. I'm gonna pop Shadowheart back into the party. There's Lae'zel down here. Okay, first things first. Let's see if she has anything like I want to bring into other team members. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop the Gloves of Dexterity off her for time being, in case I want to give that to somebody. Go ahead and send that to camp. Send the egg to camp. I clearly don't need it for anything. Whole bunch of this stuff off her. Just have it ready to go on my other party people. Yeah, so go ahead and throw that all on. Karlach, I guess. That's 2. Okay, and we'll leave her with some of those potions for when I inevitably bring her back into the party.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself.
After everything you just went through.
Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
Alright.
Chuck, you believe you can survive without me?
Not
As you
arguing,
say,
remain here.
Do not keep me waiting.
Alright, Shadowheart.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Agreed. Join
All
me.
right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Cool, she leveled up. So go
What's
ahead.
next?
Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give her those dex gloves. Anything else she's got that I want to go ahead and swap in? Ooh, Morning Frost is a good thing for her. Great. The real Sparky Sparkswall. Yeah, let's go ahead and just level her up. She got Polymorph and Dimension Door as part of that for her prepared spells. Great. Let's see. Sanctuary is definitely a thing I want to keep for an upcoming bit. And Banishment's probably a good one to have too for that. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if Death Ward works for unconscious stuff. I'll just go with Banishment for now. Oh, actually, yeah, let's see. Any of these other things I can get rid of? I guess I don't need both of you with Prayer of Healing. I'll just keep myself with that one. We'll go ahead and throw Death Ward on there, sure.
Attention!
Alright, you got a whole bunch of stuff you don't need to be carrying still. Let's go ahead and get some of these scrolls. Let's see. I think I have now a filter for, Let's go ahead and go with rare. Drop some of those rare scrolls over to Shadowheart. Cool. Alright.
Alright, what now?
And yeah, since Karlach is our potential paramour in this one. Let's see what she thinks of this whole Mistra thing.
Was that Gale's granddad?
That was Elminster Amar, the most famous wizard in the realms.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
Not quite. I don't think so. I don't think it was. It turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mistra has asked him to use it to blow up the Heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mistra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
I'm not sure. I think he's of several minds.
Tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mistra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
Yeah, I haven't
Where
said
would
this
you
to her in a
start?
little bit. I'd start by tracing... I'd kiss you for as long as you let me.
All night. And then some. Gods.
Heck yeah.
You better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
Alright, now that is all well and good, so now we will leave camp.
We've had some close calls already. There could be even tougher days ahead.
Cheer up. It might be all downhill from here.
Meaning things will start becoming easier for us? Or our situation will deteriorate from here?
Exactly.
Alright, so... Yeah, we're gonna get the little barricade there to the Shadow Curse lands. So, instead of going this route, I am going to head back to the Grimdark Forge. Or Grim Forge. Yeah, the Underdark Forge. We're gonna approach via that avenue. Oh, apparently that threw us to camp first. Okay, I guess we will see what's going on here. Oh. That's right, him.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
You did try to kill us last time.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Nod to Lae'zel, she should take the lead.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise. Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
What do you want to do, Lae'zel? I have your back. You don't trust her. She's not dumb. She knows that Vlaakith has tried to kill her a couple times now.
The whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Tell me about it.
Vlaakith Kosivim Hrath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
What does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Who's the one in the prison, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Voss called Vlaakith the tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
And if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong and Vlaakith's are real?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Well, let's hope it won't come to that. Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think.
got
We'll meet
it.
Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Alright. Go to bed. Since it forced me into that one, it doesn't make me use all my resources, so that's nice. Yep. You have for me, Scratch.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Pristine mesh toe sandals. Aw, he brought me shoes.
Scratch's tongue lolls
Oh,
out
hey, Beasley.
happily, his tail wagging even faster.
And how are you, little owlbear cub?
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
Alright. Yeah, let's leave camp. Okay, let's see. I don't know why it's still directing me to the tea house. I'm pretty sure I've done everything there, but we do have our path to travel through the Underdark. Why does it have a Harper's
This
pin
is a
on it?
Harper emblem.
Yeah.
What's she doing here?
Do. Not what I wanted to do. we go. Does that skiff send me back out across?
The boat floats in the murky waters.
Sail to the cave short now. That'll just take me back to the other part of the Underdark. Alright, let's head off. You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. So it tells you to do that, but you can, as I said, go back to that like other area. So like Act 1 and Act 2, you can still kind of like visit between. But yeah, we're heading into Act 2 here. And it will also be nice, because first time I did this, I did not have the Mace of Lathander to like give me that aura of light around my character. And light becomes very helpful in this shadow-cursed land area that we're heading into. Also, this is where
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
We got
We offer
some
our
Shar
pain
stuff.
to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shar may give us her mercy.
Yeah, previously this is where I ended up finding Elminster in this area.
Hardly a challenge.
But it's basically like, he's gonna get ya before you head into Act 2. So depending on which way you approach first.
No one back home will ever believe this.
That would have been the key to that chest. Ooh. Depth of the Absolute. Yeah, got a Scroll of Cloud Kill. That's a pretty beefy spell to have. I got a Broken Moon Lantern.
Broken Moon Lantern catches your eye, its glow now snuffed out.
Everybody have torches equipped in case I need them?
Soldier.
What now?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Yep, okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I won't have to worry about the sun, at least. I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Let's get on with it.
Yes, it's the only path to Moonrise Towers. We have to push into the dark.
Okay. Thought I had an adamantine shield, but maybe I have that with somebody else.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
That's right, yeah, Shadowheart has like this little bit of immunity.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her. The shadow curse. doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
But what about me now? So what does this all mean?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Alright.
This place is heavy.
I'm a goddamn genius. This curse has people legging it. A couple idiots begged me to run back and grab their stuff. But the ring is my ticket to the city. Blah, 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 blah. We got some people's down there. I think they're good peoples, if I recall correctly.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
I serve the Platinum Dragon. I mean you no harm. Please lower your weapons.
Not taking requests, love. Now put your hands up and walk over here. Slowly. Jonas, move in.
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas, can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas? Jonas.
No thank you. Move, I'll take care of
Get
this.
hold of you. Harpers, now!
I feel
Alright.
miserable. What kind of dark is this?
I feel it too. Losing energy. Losing focus.
Alright. Go ahead and give her...
Have to keep going.
No, no. She's not going to be able to get up there. But she does have click heals. Great. So yeah, she can go ahead and take out this thing.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
go. Yep.
I can
Basically
feel the curse withering.
get within the
It must be the light.
path of the light. Alright. Glad they took themselves out. Alright. So we got Karlak. Go ahead and get you close enough to the light too. Clear out that shadow curse.
Shit. Make every strike count.
Yep. Don't leave the light, you dummies. Go ahead and have... Nope, not necrotic. Radiant. Okay. Yep, there we go. Took that one out. Yeah, okay. Well, we didn't quite get there to take out another. Yeah, she's not gonna get down in time. There. Oh, hey, yeah, I can just use a dash action. That'll do.
Let's go.
Go ahead and cast light on Shadowheart now. I guess we'll go ahead and just cast light on myself. And then use my cunning action dash to spread out. There we go. Freed that guy of the shadow curse. Oh, but he died anyway. Well, I tried to help him. Yeah, turn on the brazier. Add some light there, too. I think that's our last guy, right? Yep.
Right. Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place, you mean somewhere the shadows can't penetrate?
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Alright, don't know quite why we're in turn-based mode.
Well, hello.
So he's got light. I'll go ahead and have Karlak
Damn, it's good to be alive.
switch to her torch too.
what to do.
Okay. Now everybody's all lit appropriately. Rest in peace, Harper Jonas. Rest in peace, Harper Caro.
Watch your back. Simple.
36.
Looking ahead.
Okay. So yeah, we are going to head to the Last Light Inn. Come explore a lot of the rest of this area when we're not having to deal with some of this other stuff.
A dead bird. Not the victim of a house cat, I take it.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but it's still fun to do. Oh, and she can't be surprised, so it's great for her. Go ahead and shoot an arrow of lightning to hit a whole bunch of those. Yeah, great. Let's do the same for some of these. Everybody come get blinded. Alright, Shadowheart. Let's go ahead and have you use that fun turn undead on all these ravens in the nearby vicinity. One saved. Great.
Smell blood.
There we go. It's a fun little thing where, yeah, you get swarmed by a whole bunch of them, but they only have like 1 HP each, so it's a pretty easy enough fight. I wonder what happens if you pass that Arcana check. It probably gives you like a, hey, maybe don't touch them. Aw, look at these charming little eggs I'm picking up here. But they're not cursed.
Let's crack it open.
Nat 20. For 41 gold.
Let's get going.
So yeah, if you take like the other path from the mountains, you start, I think, on the other side of the map, so you don't get anywhere near close to the inn here.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
played the first couple games, but as I understand it, Jaheira, one of your party members from those. Jaheira, is it? I'm Tyson Bahamutsa, and I assure you none of this is necessary.
I assure you it is.
All right. Easy. Give me a chance to earn your trust.
You're about to.
Cool.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Let's see what I have on these. Yeah. Call on the Platinum Dragon for salvation.
A pathetic deception. I know who you really worship, true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
Thanks, Maul.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
So far it's been a lifesaver. Here's hoping you agree.
More or less. Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Salmon might be knocking around here, right?
Yeah. Good call, Karlak. Let's go check in with him.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Yeah, it's a big win for you. Let's check in with our quartermaster here.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I could take your hands off at no cost to myself. Oh, thank goodness it's only a 10 DC. Cool.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking.
Why, thank you for whatever you just gave me. Oh, it's like a supply pack. Nice. Go ahead and... where are you, supply pack?
How's the barricade coming along?
There we are.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a week. It'll need to.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
I should use the Asterion because he always gets a better discount.
Take care now.
How delicious.
Gotta have that charisma.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Ooh, can everyone ask for camp supplies? Okay, and I can fail at DC 10 with him. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and roll the inspiration here, sure. Waste of inspiration. Just to get another supply pack. Especially since I only have the one. Alright.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
So we got a big old fireball staff. And we got a shield of devotion. Which gives you an additional level 1 spell slot. We got some scrolls of cloud kill, scrolls of Cone, amulet of the harpers. Shield, that's a nice item to have. Oh yeah, Cloak of Protection. I don't think I've got anybody with cloaks yet, because I don't think they had any cloaks in the first act. What do you have healing potion wise? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and we will sell off some of our bits and bobs here. I still got mithril ore because I was never able to use it for the second one on this, I guess. Alright, then yeah, we'll go ahead and accept... Oh, I gotta fork over some coin. That's fine too.
Take care now.
Alright, so I think that shield is going to be better than what I've got equipped on my guy here. Yeah, I don't need heroism. And also throw the cloak on. A cloak of protection. +1 to the armor class and the saving throw. So there might be somebody better I can give that to.
I'd love to, thanks.
15 AC. 15 AC.
I'm ready.
17. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give that to my darling lady. Swap out her cloak for that one. Go ahead and throw the purely cosmetic one on my guy there. Oh, and now that we're in here, I'll go ahead and equip her weapon again. What does she have?
I wish we had a bloody army.
Doomhammer? Is that what she had? Probably the Doomhammer. Yeah. We'll go with the Doomhammer, sure. But yeah, let's also go and find Damon.
Pretty.
Hey, it's Darren. Let's say hi.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
Okay, we'll talk to him. Talk to that ox in a bit
I
here
thought you'd
too.
be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlak?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to
touch people.
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
You can give us the bad news after this. She needs a win.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, I'm gonna give a big old kisser. Aw. Did not get that in my first game, so I was not able to to take advantage of Damon for a second thing.
No burns.
And I will explain
Can
why
we go to bed now?
in a little bit.
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Long, awkward stare. Thank you, Damon.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
What up? You got something to trade?
You? What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting materials, what do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
I think I've found a material you can work with. What can you make of it? Oh yeah, found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it? Is this the adamantite?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
Nice to have a big, powerful blacksmith friend.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Flawed Helldusk armor. Great.
I'm ready.
Justiciar mail. Flawed Helldusk armor. Ooh, yeah. Oh, she's not proficient with heavy armor though. Do I have anybody apart from myself who is? I guess I can just see if it's a better thing than the adamantine stuff. Flawed Helldusk. Take one less piercing. Yeah, no, that adamantine split armor is going to be a better boon for this. But it's good to have. Alright, I saw you dancing, Karlach. Let's talk.
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm so happy for you, Karlach. I'm so happy for you. For both of us, if I'm honest.
Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we won't. I won't bring the mood down with that. I can't wait for tonight. I'm going to hold you as close as possible.
Oh man, I can't wait.
There we go. Also, while I'm at it, I should probably go ahead and end things with Shadowheart.
She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
I want to talk about
Very
it.
serious of you. But go ahead.
Okay, apparently I don't have the option to, like, break it off.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Alright. Well, let's see. Okay, let's also talk to... Oh, because I've got the big old heavy thing that just got added to my inventory. So let's swap that over to Karlach. But also I have other ore I can try and give him first.
Need anything?
Okay, I guess I have more Grimforge metal.
Really?
Let's see what that's gonna give me. Okay, probably flawed Helldusk helmet. What have I been giving him that that he's using for this stuff? Was it just infernal iron or something? I don't know. Magical durability. It's medium armor, so it should be other people should be able to use it. And so yeah, maybe I'll get that for Shadowheart.
Need anything?
Well, well, well. I knew I smelled something, and I know just what to do with it.
It's an infernal iron, I think. Probably what I give on this one. Nope, just getting a lot of Helldusk stuff.
Need anything?
Apparently that's it. Alright. So we got basically a full Helldusk set from him. Let's see. The gloves. We're gonna do what? Weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage, and honor arm detect can do 1 to 4 necrotic and can possibly inflict bleeding. Okay.
Don't burn yourself.
I don't think you have proficiency on those gloves, but let's see. Can you do armor? Those are the sparkle hands. Okay, do that at least. Let's see if you also want to do the Helldusk armor. Nope, nope, not proficient with heavy armor, so nope, that won't work. We can do the Helldusk helm, probably? Con saves +1, and yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, sure. Oh, just dropping her armor class left and right, so I guess maybe not. Oh, wait, no, that brought it back up. Okay. I'm confused. Oh, okay, yeah. Unequipping it. That's what it was. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and throw the haste helm back on. And give her a little bit of AC back. So yeah, we'll go ahead and not have... Keep her with the bracers of defense, so she gets that +2 AC with no armor equipped. Alright. But let's also use her to talk to our strange ox buddy. Gotta get the next part of his stuff. Speak with animals.
No, still incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
Come on, you've piqued my curiosity. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. You're the ox I met back in the grove. You were very hungry. I saved you all, and now you have food.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Alright. You are a messed up thing.
Are you satisfied?
Those are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. What are you really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Alright, your secret, whatever it is safe with me.
Good little hero.
What do you have for sale, Dan?
Need anything?
Actually, let's do it with Hysterian again. For the charisma boost.
Need anything?
There we go. We've got Sword of Life Stealing. Maybe Swordmaster gloves. +2 chainmail and scale mail and chain shirts. A bunch of +2 stuff. Nice. Darkfire shortbow. Well, that's a good thing to get. Resistance to fire and cold. Hell yeah, that's a nice weapon. Plus haste. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that up from you. And all the things I sold him previously. Makes sense. Alright, yeah, we'll just do that for now. Oh, there we go.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Well, thank you much. So yeah, go ahead and equip that. You're not really using Spell Thief, so go ahead and get that Darkfire bow on.
Let's move.
Okay, and let us head on in and do some more stuff here in the Last Light Inn.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my gods. To your very good health.
Smell the wine first.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
All right.
It doesn't spoil the taste if that's what you're
So I know what you know, and you know that I know what you know. So yeah.
Bottoms up.
I'll drink your truth wine. I have nothing to hide from you, Harper.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
It's trying to change me, to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Not with absolute certainty.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
If he's back, perhaps you should have been hard in the first place. Who is he?
General Cadric Thorm. Remember that name.
I saw it on some
He's
documents.
the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Cadric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Neat. Hope is my specialty. How can I help?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Ketheric's days are numbered. I'll make sure of it.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
Sure. How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
There we go. Got some inspiration. Nice.
Don't be shy.
Oh, we got a cat. His Majesty.
Hiss! I say hiss!
It's got your whiskers in a
This
twist.
is my territory, and you're in it.
My intentions are pure. I only wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
Quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this place?
I slinked, of course.
You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting around here? Actually, I'll quietly admire the cat
now
first.
Go. Quickly. Yes.
All right. Now there we go. You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting
Good of
around
you
here?
to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
How rude.
Giving our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorel? Maybe not, Mom.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
What do you got, Mattis?
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah. I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Kid really looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Premium... Check it out. We've gone legitimate.
and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
All right, yeah. Let's see. Let's see what you have. Oh, hey, you do have some good stuff. Ascending shell, eh? The method of sending messages from it is unclear. You know what? I'm curious what that'll do for me. Cloak of Cunning Broom. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with a 7-foot radius that lasts for 1 turn. Well, that's a good thing for when Asterion disengages, so yeah. Arrow of Sparrow Splaying. Cute. Fishing Rod of Alertness. Wielder of this rod cannot be surprised unless something unexpected happens. Alright, so the sending shell is just a seashell. Alright, never mind. Cute, though. Spoon of Saltiness. When salting food, the bearer of this shadow-cursed utensil will always add a little too little or too much, but never the right amount. Truly a deviousness is top tier. Cute.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
Last night's best
I'll hold off on that for
here.
now. Ooh, on the greater health potion. Okay, never mind. Can't reach it. But hey, how you doing, Barkus?
Ah, you found your way. Good.
What are you doing here? I told you I'd help rescue Wulbren and the others. This is my first stop.
I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
How did the Deep Gnomes get trapped in the towers?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... Well... With you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Alrighty. Oh, we got our guy Raphael here. Why he's only got 466 health? It's funnier if he's got 666. Silly.
Your move, Maw.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Let's say, sorry, kid. I've never played Lanceboard.
Guess no one's good at everything. Hells! Thought I heard you.
They always do. You came close, though. All you needed was a dash more courage. You will remember that, won't you? When you consider my offer. What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She might have won, you know, with a little push in the right direction.
Is that why you're here, to play games?
To play the game. The vast lance board of souls.
Before
But
I
don't
used...
you worry about her, Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. My old, well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
So yeah, in my original run, I helped Maul with like the cleric Bahamut stuff, and then Raphael got super pissed. He's like, "Oh, do you think she wanted your god to help you? You know, your gods are not always going to be around." What are you talking about, Astarion? What scars?
You haven't told them. And you've kept your clothes on this whole time. How unlike you. Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Well, now you know.
God, the carving must have been excruciating.
Cazador worked on it from dusk until dawn, all with an ancient blade he called his needle. Cutting and tearing, starting over if I screamed or winced too much. It was a rough night. But what's done is done, so how about we stop talking about it and just get on with things? Although I should probably get dressed first.
Right here!
Alright, there we go. A couple of inspiration bits.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
A name he mentioned, Thaniel. Who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
Let me have a look at him.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Try to commune with the man's soul, medicine. Yeah, observe his present condition, sure. Got good medicine stats.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Look closer item. There may be something you missed. There we go.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Flame Keller, do you know who you are?
He isn't sane.
What's that in his pocket?
What I won't do is send any more of our people into the palace.
So it would seem. Oh, no, I do not need the bedroll. Drop back that back down.
Listen, if you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Anyway, he probably wants a loot of some kind. But I will
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good.
visit that idea
Now leave
later.
soon. We don't want any surprises.
Hey, Alfira.
Yes, Mom.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
I'm glad you're okay. Glad you made it too. It's one hell of a curse.
It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
I'm so sorry.
It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Hey, I'm glad I talked to him.
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Just take it one step at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Last Light's best bargains,
All
right
right.
here.
go ahead and trigger a thing. We'll do a little bit here. And take on the end of this episode.
If you have an alternative in mind,
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Sorry, I was trying to talk to you. I wasn't trying to pick up a thing. My bad.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
And you, I've heard you're the protector of this inn and the banisher of shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Thank you.
It hurts.
Yeah, you're not gonna like that.
Perfect.
Blessing of Selûne
It'll make you immune
from
to
a
the lesser
cleric
effects
of
the Shadow
Shar.
Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
The Moon Maiden's protection is most welcome. Thank you for this boon.
I'm sure your god already grants you a great deal. But a little extra never hurt. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and probe his thoughts for more information. Only needed a 6, so, you know, just don't roll a 1, basically.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Apparently I failed some sort of con save. I should have gone and talked to Maul. Oops.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Alright. So some people got surprised. I guess a bunch of them got surprised, but my characters here are good to go. So let's see, can we get in? Okay. Get into here at least. Oh, the enemy is surprised. Alright, we're just gonna unleash.
Come along.
Oh, nope. Not a fan of that. Okay, Karlak, yeah, you get in here too.
Soldier.
Rage. Just beat the shit out of this guy. Let's see, what was the other? Reckless attack? Okay, only if I need the reckless attack. Alright. Yeah, so you go ahead and pop in here. I want to go ahead and use you to cast Sanctuary. Which I definitely gave you, right? Where is it? There we go. Sanctuary. On Isabel here. So nobody can attack Isabel, because I do not want Isabel going down in this fight. And other than that, yeah, go ahead and you can bust out a Spirit Guardians. 4th level. Sure thing.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Alright, go get him, Jaheira. Tizen, okay, what do I want you doing? We'll go ahead and keep you in here for now, but also throw a 4th level Spirit Guardians on you two. And there we go. Kind of anybody trying to go to Isabel's got to go through that. And we'll also go ahead and throw a healing word on Isabel. Alright, well, doesn't help when you attack somebody, Isabel. Do I have protection against good and evil? Probably another thing to put on her. Alright, at least I'm getting everybody blinded. Do not want her paralyzed. I do not like that. Alright, Asterion. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do a whole bunch of damage there to Marcus.
General Ketherick wants her alive at any cost.
Do you have protection from good and evil? I don't think you have that equipped, but do I have a scroll of it? Scroll of protection from energy. Scroll of protection from evil and good. Great. Perfect. And hey, making the move over there, got all these people in the Spirit Guardians thing. Oh, but I had to cast a concentration spell on her, so they don't have that anymore. But hey, this is not a concentration spell, so I can cast it on her again. Oh, gotta have a turn in between. Alright, fine. Nice work, Harper. Love it. Alright. And we will just go ahead and give you a big old whack. And anybody else gonna try and come for her? I think we're good for now. Even though she is still paralyzed. But hey, we got a whole bunch of people on our side getting the next run of attacks. Now that they are not surprised anymore. Go. Yeah, go ahead and just finish him off there. Oh, you missed with both of them? Alright, fine.
The general will be pleased if you go quietly.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I knocked him down prone. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and finish him off there.
Find a route.
You getting a shot at him? Cool, great.
Stay focused.
Alright, where are the others? So we got that one there and that one there. And that's it, right? Okay.
On my way.
There we go, great. Oh. That was a bummer for that person. But hey, they're still alive, I think? It's just still paralyzed. Alright, yep. No shot for you, but there we go. Hey, paralyzed, finally ward off. Great. Alright, everybody, take out this last fiend. There we go.
Another parasite.
Good work, all.
It might be useful.
Alright, what does a shifting corpus ring do? Oh, that is a good thing to have, so yeah, let's go ahead and give that to Asterion. So yeah, my last time doing this, that fight went way south because they knocked Isabel out. And if you are unfamiliar with what happens, you know, spoilers, but they knock Isabel out and like fly away with her, and the moon shield goes down, and all of the Harpers get turned, and basically like just everyone here dies except Jaheira. And it was not a good time. So we avoided that this time. Yay! That was a point in the game where Cameron and I were talking about it, and I was like, "Did this happen to you?" And he was like, "No, that fight went fine for me." Okay, she didn't fall. We're okay. Anybody want? Do you want to talk to anybody, Isabel? Yes. Okay. I don't know how to progress through this bit then. Yeah, we prevented Marcus from abducting her. Okay. Alright, well I guess I don't have a little thing there. Okay, I do still need to find Maul.
Nice little nap.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Maul. Go ahead and pick up this loot if I want to give it to the guy who had calluses on his hands. Yeah, so in my original run, this place just went to shit and everybody died and last light fell. So glad it didn't come to that this time around.
Mole would do the same for any of us.
And like, yeah, all these kids died and everything. Even the cat that I talked to died.
Can't fight those shadow things. They could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
Oh, you beat up the harpies?
What Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put. I'll bring Maul home.
But...
Nope, no buts. It's happening. I'm doing it. Alright, yeah, we lost a couple Harpers. But for the most part, people survived, so that's a good thing. Alright, well yeah, that is going to do it for this episode of That Nerdy Site Plays. Thank you for joining me as we entered Act 2 here and defended the Last Light Inn and Lady Isabel. Stay tuned for the next episode when we continue on. I might do some kind of like miscellaneous things in between episodes, but yeah. As always, stay nerdy and be good to each other.